Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Todd Chrisley makes bizarre statement about becoming grandparents. Former Chrisley knows best patriarch Todd Chrisley just made a bizarre statement about becoming a grandparent. Fans were taken aback by what he had said, and they could not understand his thought process. So what was so bizarre about what he had said? Keep reading for more details. Todd Chrisley chats being a grandparent. Now that Julie and Todd Chrisley have been freed from prison, there is a lot that they want to do. They have been enjoying family time with their children and reacclimating to home. Plus, they have been speaking out on their experiences and what they went through during their 2.5-year incarceration. The couple is planning a move and some new business ventures. Furthermore, their family has a new reality series that is coming up and was initially filmed without them. That has all since changed, given that they are free birds. During a recent interview with Lara Trump, she chatted with Todd, Julie, Grayson, and Savannah Chrisley. She asked the family what was next for them, aside from the obvious. Todd outwardly said, "That was a very odd statement to make, given that he and Julie have a grandson, Jackson. He is the son of Todd's estranged daughter, Lindsay Chrisley, whom Savannah blames for her parents' trouble. Although there are problems between the Chrisleys and Lindsay, fans did not feel Todd's statement was right. More so, they felt it was extremely unfair to Jackson. Savannah had previously said that she wanted to wait to have children and get married until her parents were released. However, she met Robert Shiver, and the two began planning on having a baby. She had frozen her eggs and was just waiting for him to get divorced. Unfortunately, the relationship crumbled, and Savannah is on her own. Yet Todd Chrisley is more than ready to be a grandparent, just apparently not to Jackson. Fans are disgusted. A lot of things that Todd Chrisley has said amid being pardoned and released have rubbed people the wrong way. They feel he has lacked accountability and has an arrogance about him, whereas Julie seems humble and reserved. Yet after Todd spoke out about being ready to be a grandparent, that was more than enough for his followers to become incredibly disgusted. Some felt it was better that Jackson was not around Todd Chrisley, as they deemed him toxic. Yet it cannot be ignored that Jackson does not deserve to be excluded or alienated in all of this. The fight is between his mother and his grandparents, so for his sake, Todd needs to think. Todd Chrisley has never been one to shy away from the spotlight or controversy. But his latest remarks from behind prison walls have left even his most loyal fans scratching their heads. In a recent audio message shared by daughter Savannah on her podcast Unlocked, Todd delivered what may go down as one of the strangest statements yet. "Julie and I are not just ready to be grandparents, we're spiritually assigned to it." Yes, you read that right. Todd Chrisley says he and Julie have been spiritually assigned the role of grandparents, and he believes it's part of a divine calling. Naturally, social media lit up like a Christmas tree in July. Savannah introduced the segment with a giggle, warning listeners, "Y'all, Daddy is on another level today. He's in full-on preacher mode." Then came Todd's unmistakable Southern drawl, layered with conviction and sprinkled in his usual flair. "Now listen," Todd began, "I know people are talking about how Julie and I are getting older, and how the next natural step is for us to become grandparents. But let me tell you something, this isn't just about biology. This is about divine assignment. God didn't just make us parents, He anointed us to be grandparents of influence." He continued, "I had a dream, and in that dream, I was holding a baby with a full head of blonde hair and blue eyes, just like Savannah had when she was little. But this child called me Pop Star, not Grandpa. Pop Star, and Julie? She was Glammy J. It was a vision, y'all." Julie, in a rare comment from her separate facility, reportedly chuckled at the moniker. According to Savannah, her mom said, "Well, if I'm going to be a grandmother, I sure wouldn't mind a little glam." The internet, of course, had a field day. Memes of pop star Chrisley started circulating within hours. One particularly viral post featured a photoshopped image of Todd in sunglasses and a baby carrier, walking down a red carpet with a caption, "When you're sentenced to prison, but still slay as a grandparent." But Todd wasn't finished. In a follow-up message, he elaborated on what this grandparent calling
done with this
meant
family.
for the future
Todd
of the
said,
Chrisley clan. He's gonna restore us, lift us up, and use these grandbabies as beacons of hope. They'll walk in our legacy, not the one the media made up, but the one God ordained. And you'll better believe they'll be well-dressed doing it. This comment sparked another wave of chatter. Would Todd and July be picking out Gucci onesies from prison catalogs? Would Savannah take over as the ultimate Southern matriarch in the meantime? It seems Savannah has mixed feelings about her dad's sudden obsession with grandparenthood. On one hand, she's touched. "I know he misses us and wants something to look forward to," she said. "But I'm 26. I just got a dog. Chill." Grayson, Todd's youngest, took a more sarcastic tone. "Great. So now I have pressure not just to grow up, but to produce divine grandchildren for pop star and Glammy J," he quipped in a TikTok that quickly racked up views. Even Nanny Faye chimed in. In a recent phone interview, the family matriarch exclaimed, "Lord have mercy, Todd's always had his head in the clouds. Now he's got his feet off the ground too. But I'll be the great granny with better knees than all of 'em, I promise you that." Despite the laughs and eyebrow raises, there's a deeper layer to Todd's declaration. Sources close to the Chrisleys say that becoming grandparents has long been a dream of Todd and Julie's, something they spoke about often before their legal troubles. Todd wanted a big table filled with kids and grandkids every Sunday, a family friend shared. He used to say, "That's the real wealth." And perhaps behind the glitter and spectacle, that's what this bizarre statement is really about. Hope. For a family whose lives were torn apart by scandal, prison time, and public humiliation, imagining a next generation could be a source of healing. Still, fans weren't sure what to make of Todd's mystical vision. Some called it inspirational, others labeled it delusional. One Twitter user summed it up best: "Only Todd Chrisley could turn becoming a grandparent into a cosmic event." But the statement didn't stop there. Todd wrapped up his message with what some are calling a Chrisley prophecy. "One day, Julie and I will sit on rocking chairs on a wraparound porch, baby on my knee, family all around us, and we'll say, 'Look at what the Lord has done.' And yes, the baby will probably be wearing Louis Vuitton booties." Cue the collective internet eye roll. As for when this prophecy might come true, it's still a mystery. Savannah has made it clear she's not planning any baby showers soon. "I've got too much on my plate," she said. "Running businesses, raising my brother and niece, podcasting. Let's circle back on the grandbaby talk when I'm at least 30. Until then, Todd will continue casting his strange yet oddly endearing visions from behind bars, dreaming of the day he and Julie emerge not just as ex-convicts, but as pop star and Glammy J, the world's most fashion-forward, spiritually appointed grandparents. In the words of Todd himself, "This family may have been knocked down, but we're not out. And when the grandbabies come, honey, you better believe they're coming into a kingdom." Whether it's a kingdom of God, couture, or confusion remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure, with Todd Chrisley, you never get boring. You get bizarre, bold, and beautifully bedazzled.